Kamikoani is a village located in the heart of Akita Prefecture, with a population of around 2,500. Forests cover 94% of its total area. Koani River runs through the village. There are many locations here for fishing Japanese char, yamame trout, and sweet fish. The sweet fish raised in the harsh environment of the river is absolutely delicious and highly sought after for its rarity. Haginari Campground is surrounded by mountainous nature. It offers the genuine experience of camping on the weekends for families and friends. We are overwhelmed by the magnificent scale of nature, entering a natural cedar forest more than 250 years old. A relaxing walk through the forest will put aside for a moment the hectic life spent in the city along with your troubles. This gnarled cedar, 40 meters high and 3.8 meters round, has watched over the village for more than 2 centuries. The felling of cedar trees. This is Kenichi Taguchi, who has worked in forestry for 15 years. It takes more than 60 years before the cedar can be shipped. Taguchi is proud to be engaged in work that has been passed down through generations. The trees are felled by calculating the direction of the fall to minimize damage to other trees. Forestry requires working throughout the year, including weeding, planting, and thinning. Forestry is a major industry in Kamikoani. The village is supporting the future of forestry in Japan. Akita Forestry Research and Training Center is promoting employment. It offers short-term courses with practical training so qualifications can be acquired. A blanket of mist covers the greenhouses along the valley. Fumihiro Kobayashi is picking tomatoes. He has been a farmer for 12 years. Coming from a generation of farmers, he graduated from an agricultural college and continued his studies for a year in the Netherlands. He decided to grow greenhouse tomatoes for their high profitability. Reika, known as the king of tomatoes, is picked when ripe and red. High in lycopene, it keeps longer and is harvested from July to October. Koichi Takahashi returned to the village in 1994 after working outside of Akita. He has been engaged in agriculture for over 20 years. He tried cultivating different kinds of open field crops that harnessed the village's natural environment and decided to grow zucchinis, which are highly profitable. At Kamikoani, zucchinis can be double cropped from June to July and from August to September. Snipping sounds can be heard from the American eggplant field. Mr. and Mrs. Kobayashi have been farmers for 30 years. Kenji Kobayashi quit his company job to take up farming.
慣れてきて手を抜くとしくじっちゃうから、やっぱりあくまで基本に忠実にちゃんとした栽培のあれをやれば、絶対間違いはないです。
American eggplants have a high unit price and are easy to grow. They're harvested from summer to November before the frost. Edible ground cherry is another easy-to-grow crop with a high unit price. Kinzo Saito was charmed by its sweet and sour taste. He took up farming after retirement. Kamikoani Village promotes growing vegetables with high added value, such as edible ground cherry and American eggplant. The Outdoor Trial Production Center distributes disease-resistant seedlings with a higher yield to farms in the village. It also develops new farm products to help revitalize the village.
私と一緒に上小阿仁村で農業をしてみませんか？
私と一緒に上小阿仁村で農業をしませんか？
私たちと一緒に上小阿仁でベーナスを作りませんか？
上小阿仁村で俺と食用ホオズクを作ってみませんか？ああ、めな甘くて酸っぱくてこれじゃやめられねえでや。皆さん上小阿仁村に来てください。
The students at the village enjoy school lunches made with plenty of locally grown vegetables. The students of Kamikoani Village Elementary and Junior High School can see the kitchen from the hall. This promotes dietary education. Staff members at the Kamikoani Village School won the second prize at the 10th National School Lunch Contest in 2015. Meals are judged in terms of taste and nutritional balance of dishes made with local produce. The kitchen staff cook a range of dishes using fresh and safe local produce to satisfy the appetite of elementary and junior high school students. They strive to make school lunchtime as enjoyable as possible.
私たちが上小阿仁村の美味しい学校給食を作っています。皆さん、上小阿仁村に来てください。
The village children grow in healthy surroundings, bathed in warm sunlight and soft breezes. Their toys are acorns from the mountains. Owen Cunningham has taught English at Kamikoani Village for 5 years. He teaches nursery school children as well as elementary and junior high school students. The students look forward to his game-based lessons.
Kamikoani村に住んでみませんか?
Kamikoani Village has many traditions and festivals that have been passed down since ancient times. The Kosa Wadakoma dance is about young and armed warriors on horseback, galloping across a battlefield. Owen, the English teacher, is dancing with his students.
コモ踊りは上小阿仁村の祭りだからみんなと一緒に出たかったんですけど。
This is the Obayashi lion dance to drive away evil spirits and wish for a good harvest. The Yagisawa Bangaku dance has been passed down by monks who developed the Yagisawa district. The children are inheriting the traditional performing arts of Kamikoani Village from the adults. The naked shrine visit has a history of over 300 years. At night, participants purify themselves with cold water and run through the village toward the shrine. Kamikoani Project Akita is a community effort to promote exchange with visitors to the village through art. Works of art are created using the peaceful landscape as the canvas for fusion with modern art. This project is an initiative for regional vitalization. Kamikoani Village is home to many elderly people who are still active and young at heart. This is Takao Kato, who has been publishing the Kamikoani newspaper for 50 years. He's over 80 years old, but is collecting news materials, writing, printing, and selling by himself. Letterpress printing is still used, which requires meticulous work to set each type by hand to form an article. There are many respected elderly people at Kamikoani Village. Come live in Kamikoani Village.
上小阿仁村に住んでいませんか?
上小阿仁村に住んでみませんか? 上小阿仁で待ってます。
春になりましたらみんなで一緒に山菜採りに行きませんか? いいとこですよ。いらしてください。
空気も美味しい。おまんじゅうも美味しい。ぜひ上小阿仁にいらしてください。
上小阿仁村に住んでうちのそばを食べてみませんか?
自然豊かなこの村で私たちと暮らしてみませんか?
上小阿仁いいとこだよ。来てちょうだい。
皆さんの来るのを楽しみにお待ちしています。どうぞいらしてください。